I have seen Joker 2.
How is it?
By the time this gets aired, I will have already posted my review on Instagram, but I don't understand.
You don't understand why people hate it?
Correct.
Oh, that's what
I don't understand. Quentin Tarantino's right in one respect, in that Todd Phillips is very much the Joker to the industry. But I also think it goes a step further. I thought it was fantastic. I thought it was really good. I mean, I was sitting with my arms crossed, waiting for it to suck. And it just never sucked. And then when it ended, I threw my arms out and looked around my room like as if the whole world was there and went, why does everybody hate this? I don't understand. The only reason I can think somebody hates it would be someone like Harrell, who I was talking to the other night. This is my son-in-law, who had no idea.
It was a musical.
It was a musical. Who went in and went, huh? And then if you add to it, a person doesn't like musicals on top of it, I get it. But if you were paying attention, you should have known from a while back in the trailers that this was a musical. And I understand why Todd Phillips made it a musical. And it works as a musical. I really liked it. I'd watch it again.
Well, I haven't seen it yet.
Isn't that wild?
I don't have a take yet.
Yeah. But, I'd watch it again.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Hey, welcome back to our Stupid Reacts of Corbin.
I'm Lady Gaga.
You can follow us on Instagram, Twitter, more juicy content. Thank you for supporting on Patreon. Follow us to the accounts. Give it a like button.
Which Gaga does a great job. Phoenix does a great job.
Well, duh. It's Phoenix.
But he's also singing and dancing. And
some
I'm
can't do. Am I right?
I'm actually holding out hope. I'm holding out hope that SAG shocks the world and gives a little nom-love to Joaquin and Gaga.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. That would make me very happy. I don't think it's going to happen because there's a lot of other roles that I think are deserving and are going to get the nods. But I wouldn't be upset. It was one of the biggest shocks of the year for me.
Because everybody hated it.
Yeah,
so much.
it was uniformly not just it was despised, and I thought, then why would a movie that bad get a big 10-minute ovation at Cannes? They don't just applaud everything; they really don't. And now I get it. I really like Joker. I could talk about it for a long time.
Today, what are we doing, Rick?
I haven't the foggiest idea.
We got a Karisma song with
Yay.
Sunil Shetty. And it's called...
Oh, is this it says male, right?
Yeah.
So it's the male version?
Yeah, it's one of those
I like
male
that.
females.
Right, there's a male version and a female version.
Read that.
Jhanjhariya?
From...
Jhanjhariya? Jhanjhariya. I think it's Jhanjhariya.
From this film.
From Krishna.
And it's sung by...
Abhijit Bhattacharya.
And it's a 90s song with Karisma.
Old as gold.
90s is not old. She's so pretty.
Wow, somebody's really wasting all of their holy colors. Ooh, yeah! Oh. This is right in the wheelhouse.
झांझरिया उसकी छनक गई चुनरी भी सर से सरक गई मेरी नजर उससे मिली तो उसकी नजर शर्मा के झुक
recognize that? Yeah, from what we just watched. There, Barry. Yeah. That's right. Now bring on the girl. Let her sing. Let her dance. Come on. Oh, wait, it's the male version. We won't get that. She's just gonna walk around looking beautiful. Wow. I wonder how hot it was that day. 4. Wow. That's a lot of camels. Zakir Hussain? That's the speed. It sure sounds like it could be. Wow. Whiz, guys. She clearly doesn't like tattoos.
She's so beautiful.
Yes, she is.
She's one of the very uniquely beautiful too.
Agreed. Like Karina,
was
a very unique, particular look to her.
Was Sunil Shetty in Om Shanti Om song?
Probably.
I bet he was.
I bet he was, and we would have never known who he was.
I only now really know because we just saw
I know
two movies
because
back
of
to
Harry
back
Perry
and
and the Perry.
yeah, Harry Perry.
Harry Perry and Terry Harry Perry.
It'll
Yeah,
be-
I said it to Indrani like that, and she just rolled her eyes.
Harry Perry.
Harry Perry.
Gotta love Harry Perry.
Yeah, wasn't he a broadcaster for the Chicago Cubs?
Yeah, Harry Perry.
Harry Perry.
Yeah, that was good.
Desert filming like that. I mean, obviously you have a possibility of extreme heat or cold, depending upon time of day and stuff, and time of the year. Sand and film equipment don't go well together. That's another aspect of this. And the high winds often knock your stuff over. And boy,
Not back
you know
in the
how
day.
much I love camels.
Not in the 90s. Those things are heavy, man.
I know, it was a pain.
That's what I'm saying. It won't knock it over.
No. I didn't mean the film equipment. I meant the props, like their tents.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, and transporting the stuff out there.
but it was tough.
Yeah.
I was driving back
Impressive.
from Vegas to L.A. because I went to Vegas for a Falcons game. And so I drove there on Monday, drove back Tuesday morning. And it's a desert in between.
Yeah, it's a pretty boring desert drive.
Yeah. Once you get out of Vegas, it's for about 2 hours. It's basically just desert mountains and flat.
Yeah.
for about 2 hours. But it always makes me want to do a Western. Ride a horse off into the desert sunset.
Yeah, I have two dreams that I want to achieve at least once, if not a few times. Western, war movie.
What kind of war, though?
Any war film where I get to actually be involved in the combat situation, where I'm like, at this point I would be a commander leading his guys, being on the field and seeing the stunt work and the visual effects, being able to do kind of what Scotty did in Band of Brothers, be able to be in a foxhole and have explosives going on and just be part of a battle sequence in a war film. Any military film would be a great thing to be a part of, but particularly any kind of a battle sequence, even if it's sea, air, land, whatever it might be. I think that would be so much fun. But the top of the list for me is to do a Western.
I almost was in a Western short film last year.
I've auditioned for a few.
It was between me and another guy.
Yeah.
And the film's done very well. It went to Cannes.
Great.
And now it's premiering at a LA one. So it's had a long year of
That's awesome.
film festival stuff. So I'm very sad because I was
Yeah, you could have been a part of that.
that would have been really nice.
Eventually.
But I fit the character description of a
You do better than I do.
sleazy Western cowboy.
Yeah.
Somebody robbing a train or raping a girl or something like that. You know, back in the day.
Yep.
It's just apparently what I look like. I do a good Southern accent too. I do a lot of Southern accents, by the way. If you're hiring, if anybody out there is doing a director film, I know in India all that I would be is a angry Britisher, but you know what they need to do in India? Diversify. Have an Indian director. All white cast. It's an Indian film.
It would be if it's filmed in India.
Indian director, Indian producer, all white cast.
Come on, Mark, get on top of that.
For diversity. For diversity reasons.
Corbin Miles, Rick Siegel, and Mark Bennington, and we'll have Vishal direct.
I could still be British, but just have it be from the British perspective.
Yeah.
And just have us be assholes and evil, and it would never work. No. It would never work. But I think it'd be funny, just India's first all-white cast for diversity.
Make it even better. It's a distinctly Indian story, like Padmavat.
Just
right?
Oh, that's a good concept. Do Lagan, but from the Britishers' perspective.
Oh, that's a good concept.
I don't know how you do that, because it'd be much more. It wouldn't be a happy film anymore.
You'd have to come up with a different idea, because the whole thing centers around that village and the rain. And yeah. But you could do it from the Britishers' perspective.
What do they do? They go Dame dancing again. Just look at. Is that a Mia Khan? Somebody come up with a concept of like a Inception, but just India's first all-white cast for diversity.
I was thinking about that.
Yeah,
Watching Conclave.
make it a Nelson film.
Yeah.
Because that would work as a Nelson.
Nelson could do it.
Make it like a black comedy.
A black comedy by have Nelson direct it.
Make it those be like the Britishers in Lagan.
Yeah.
Like terrible, you know.
Yeah.
I think that's actually pretty funny. I think
I know. Make a World War II film from the white perspective. That's never been done.
No, it has.
Oh.
No, it has.
Oh, darn.
It has,
I was on to something. I could have sworn I had a unique idea.
None of your ideas are unique, Rick.
Oh, yeah?
Have a thought. Have an original thought.
Oh, yeah? What about the one where the chihuahuas are actually popsicles in the mouth of dead things? Chihuahua popsicles.
Let us know other things we can direct you down below.
Juice!